Hey doc, so one of the past videos we talked about my reception area. I've got a wall full of photos of my family and my children as people come in, and I'm going to take you around the corner to another part of my office because we had such great feedback on things like our testimonial boxes. Remember, we talked about a patient that had asthma and allergies. He's off the drugs. Now he's able to play his trumpet. We got such great feedback. I'm going to show you another part of my office as patients come back from the new patient area, what we do in the private room and how I leverage my team. So one of the things we do as we turn the corner is I've got some really cool things on my wall, but it's not just artwork. It always has to do with chiropractic. This is a bunch of children that were adjusted at 2 weeks of age or younger in my community that are now growing up. I wouldn't say they're all grown up, but they're up to the age of 20 years old, and they're all on the beach. This is a surprise present. So tons of kids in my practice that have been here since they were infants all the way through their teenage years. But what I want to teach you today and talk to you about is leverage and leveraging some of your time in your office. So this is a private exam room where I do my exams and my report of findings. The goal of the report of findings, tip number one, is your report of findings is actually to get them started, not to get them finished. So you don't need to wind the clock back to D.D. Palmer and the old dad Cairo stuff. Just get them started. Let's get them face down. But one of the things that I do in my office that is a time-saving procedure, because we have a huge volume, third of my practice is children, tons of families that come in, executives, corporate executives, tons of professional and elite athletes. We've got some athletes going to Rio next summer for the summer games that are patients currently. Comes down to the flags. These flags in my practice are nonverbal communication. When you do a volume in your office like we do, where we see tons of patients in a day, close to 200 in a day in my practice, then what we do is we use these flags, and these are nonverbal communication strategies that each flag means something different in my office. So if I have somebody in here, this flag indicates one thing to my team or my CAs. This would be something else. Part of it is that I don't have to say anything. They can come in and help me out, leverage time, move them to another room. This just means the patient's done, clear the room. This means I want to walk back into the room because I have something else to do with the patient. Red means stop, don't let him go. So each flag means something different to my Cs. It's a nonverbal strategy where I can hop and jump and move and adjust, give people private time in private rooms, but speed up the transition times between rooms, down to the x-ray, on re-exams. Those are all things that we waste time as chiropractors. And then the ultimate goal is to get them to the open adjusting area where we eventually put them face down. Oh, and then we've got a quick video over here. I want to catch up here. This is Black Sabbath. Yeah, nothing wrong with taking care of Black Sabbath under chiropractic care. And then ultimately what we want to do is get them out here to the open adjusting area and get them face down. So what we'll do is we'll actually do another video how this works because we had such great feedback. But one of the things I want to point out is as our patients sit and wait before they go face down on the open adjusting table, we got a bunch of books, and it's amazing how many patients get excited about chiropractic from what we have up here and things that they read. And each year we're turning patients into chiropractic students. We got Fast Food Nation on here, Claudia Onrig, pediatric chiropractic, phenomenal pediatric chiropractor. Her newest edition book is on here. She's awesome. I've got a couple books by some great friends. We've got the Immunization Resource Guide. We've got Well-Adjusted Babies by Jennifer Barham-Floriani. My buddy Jason Deitch with Discover Wellness. So the cool thing is, as my patients sit here, everything is chiropractic. There is no sports magazines with drug advertisements. There's no miscellaneous stuff. It's all about chiropractic because I'm trying to inspire my patients to do what we do, love and serve, and that's what I call 360 degrees of success. I just came off a month in Europe with my family, and we're going to be doing a webinar called The Fundamentals, emphasizing the fundamentals of vacation. It's a webinar on how I could take so much time off, but you better jump on it because it's in early August, and I'm quick heading out again to Maui for 2 weeks with my family before summer vacation ends, and then we'll be doing another webinar after the fundamentals of vacation. The second webinar will be Pig and a Python, how we have boatloads of new patients in short amounts of time, and I also leverage my team to do that. The reason we do that is when I get back from vacation, I'll be nice and tan. Maybe not. But I will be back from vacation. It'll be time to fill it up. We'll have a bunch of talks booked through our Corporate Skeleton Key program. Using what I teach at Art of the Close, we'll fill it up with a bunch of 10-minute talks. And then I've got to utilize my team and leverage my team to get new patients through my office, the pig through the python, because we'll be having 25 and 30 new patients every month. When I return, we fill it back up. High tide, low tide, baby. More office videos coming out. Get on one of 2 webinars: the fundamentals of vacation, how to take time off and make money, and pig and a python, once you return, how to fill it up and leverage your team. But most of you, I'm telling you, you're under leveraged. Use your team, nonverbal communications. See you soon. Reception area. All right, so we are standing in my front reception area. We get a lot of questions.